Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition, Love in General reading. This is for the element of air. So if you're a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of February 2nd through the 4th, 2024. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate. But hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to email me if you don't have the updated price list. All right, so you have the overall energy as the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Lovers. You've got the Six of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the World, King of Pentacles, and the Empress. Okay, so overall energy from a love standpoint looks like you are torn between two people. They could both be earth signs or just both represent those stable or material qualities that you're looking for in a person. It does seem like you want someone closer to you, or you're wanting to get to know someone more. You might have, I kind of feel like this already happened, where you had like a connection with somebody, and sometimes you just still think about that person and anticipate hearing from that person. I feel like somebody brings out the best in you. There's somebody around you, or whether it's now or somebody from your past, that you really connected with and felt like, this person was a manifestation of your higher self, or the highest version of you. And, that can especially apply to you if you have a twin flame. I feel that your weekend feels exciting to you, or something feels like a breath of fresh air or success. Maybe you feel success on the way. There also could be somebody who gives you a lot of encouragement. Matter of fact, you might be very supportive of each other, and it's just nothing but genuine happiness when you're around each other or when you talk to each other. And there's somebody that you're thinking about, you feel that, you're like, man, I feel like I could share anything with this person, or this is the person that I trust this information with, and it just feels good to have someone in your corner. You might be in a spotlight. Something might be a dream come true for you. Maybe you're getting some sort of deserved recognition at work, or you feel appreciated by your loved ones or a lover. It just seems that you don't go unnoticed, and it just feels good. You also could just be in a place where everybody's spirits are lifted. Maybe you're at a party or some sort of celebratory event. It's possible you might go to a concert or be invited to something that's fun. There's a strong possibility that you could be taking a trip or planning for a trip soon. I feel like you needed this. You needed something. Something is getting ready to happen to you, and you are going to be so happy because you just feel like you needed this. Something's going on too where maybe you feel like you hit the jackpot. So maybe it's a literal financial wealth or freedom that you're celebrating. Or maybe it's just, some sort of validation that you value. And, I just feel like you're celebrating it. You might also feel powerful or like you have superpowers. Something might happen where you're like, okay, I think that's a superpower. So yeah, you might be feeling like you have some sort of a superpower. Now, this isn't talking about dreams, but it's funny because I did just have a flying dream, and that's what this is reminding me of. Somebody who's like flying through the air, and it feels so freeing. I don't know if you ever had flying dreams, but they feel so good. I mean, they feel so good. It's always like you have this thought in your head like, oh, I knew I could do this. This is real. And then you wake up and it's like, but it's like when you're dreaming it, it's like you're just like soaring, and it's such an amazing feeling. So it could be a dream, but this is showing a lot of physical elements. So I feel like something is really happening. Something is like a reality that's causing you to jump for joy and be excited. I feel like you're also coming through some sort of completion. Something is indicating that, you're graduating from some sort of phase in your life, and, you're just kind of ready for the new. Definitely seems to be significant earth energy around you. You might have fulfilled some sort of karma, maybe with one person or more than one person. But either way, I feel that, it's a feeling of finally, like you're so glad that, you can move on from any type of karmic chapters that you've had. There also could be someone new and popular coming into your life. Someone who's maybe optimistic, happy-go-lucky. Yeah. Somebody who might have like an infectious laugh. I kind of feel like somebody really admires you. Someone loves seeing you natural. So it depends, but definitely from the male perspective, I kind of feel that he really admires your feminine ways or your nurturing ways. But it doesn't matter who it is. I feel like either way, somebody is being admired for their beauty, both their physical beauty, as well as the way this person just carries themselves. Somebody also might be attracted to your independence. But I'm strongly getting like a man who is really attracted to a woman who like is just natural and embraces herself. Not saying anything's wrong with makeup, but this is the type of person that prefers either no makeup or just like very natural looking makeup. This is someone who I feel prefers someone with natural hair, especially if you have locks, or someone who likes locks. I feel like they would like that. Or even like, some Caucasian women like to straighten their hair instead of wear it naturally wavy or curly. But this guy, he's like, no, I like it when it's wavy and curly and wild. So, I kind of feel like this person is just really admiring someone who is natural. If you're already in a relationship, man or woman, I just feel like your partner is looking at you with such admiration. Maybe they're looking at you in the shower and they're like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. And it's just beyond something sexual. In regards to astrology, I feel that you're needing to look at where Saturn is placed, and where Venus is placed. I feel like Saturn is happy about something, like you pleased Saturn or you fulfilled something that Saturn wanted you to learn, because Saturn is a harsh planet and usually restricts you from things until lessons are learned, or until Saturn just feels like you've matured enough. And so something's going on where I feel like Saturn is like happy about this area of your life. And it could be, like I said, look and see what house Saturn is in. If you know your correct birth time, you should know your rising sign. So, if Saturn is in your third house, maybe Saturn is fulfilled with the way you communicate, or with certain contracts and agreements, or with your siblings, or with your neighbors. Like Saturn feels satisfied with something. Like I just feel like you have completed some sort of lesson that Saturn is happy about. Venus, I feel, is talking about the things that you desire, material desires, finances, wealth, things of that sort. There may be something significant or being highlighted in that house wherever Venus sits. Even if you had like Venus in a sixth house, maybe you value your health, or you value your work environment, or maybe your work environment is just like really beautiful. If you've been debating about establishing or starting your own business, I feel like this is good energy for being an entrepreneur. Either business is picking up, or maybe you just started and you're already getting like a lot of feedback, or a lot of customers, a lot of positive reviews. You also just might be celebrating you this weekend. Maybe you overcame some sort of fears. I feel like you're also maybe talking about things that you don't normally talk about, and it just feels good to get certain things off of your chest. I feel like there's something that you've been fantasizing about. It could be a person, or it could be a lifestyle that you want. Every time you think about this fantasy, you get happy. Especially if it seems like maybe it could really happen. Somebody is exuding confidence when it comes to approaching you. So if somebody was initially shy, I feel like somebody is ready to approach you. Now, I also see something kind of funny here. To my females who like big packages, like if you were curious about somebody and you were like, I wonder if it's big, I feel like, yeah, you're gonna find out, that something is exactly what you hoped for. And yeah, definitely might be excited about that. For some of you, this could be about, moving forward with somebody in that way. If not, I do also see some kind of self-pleasuring. So either you could be doing this to somebody or somebody's doing this to you. Maybe you could feel it and you're like, I knew they were doing that. I don't know. If you've got certain Scorpio placements, you might like stuff like that. But yeah, I feel like something makes you happy to find this out. I also just feel like you are happy about the possibility of moving or taking that trip. Like you're happy about it. I feel like there's good news coming in regards to a living situation or a trip. There is a possibility that somebody can come and visit you that you were hoping could visit. If a relationship initially started off as a secret, I feel like maybe something doesn't have to be a secret anymore. I also feel like somebody couldn't wait for a relationship to be over, but they wanted it to end organically, and it did. And so this person is now coming towards you. Now they have a reason to approach you. You might, I don't know if you're going to be happy, but I get happy energy. But there is always a chance that the happy energy is coming from somebody else around you. But I feel like somebody has been waiting for a relationship to come to an end. And now that it's over, this person is like, you're the first person they thought about, and they're already like trying to come and be with you. Especially if this is long distance. Now, it is possible, too, that you might block somebody. But it probably took you a long time to move on from this person. Career-wise, I see you maybe being offered some sort of position, or like something stood out from the other candidates, and I feel like you're being contacted for work. Something is bittersweet with this, though. I don't know what it is exactly, but I feel like you're getting some sort of offer, but it also means letting something else go. I feel like an earth sign wants to work things back out with you. They want to work things out with you. Um, yeah. Hmm. I don't know if this person is fully healed, though. I don't know. They still need to work on some sort of trust issues. Okay, somebody is getting ready to have a baby or just had a baby and is just experiencing motherhood. So there's a strong possibility of the family expanding. Mm. Another situation is, like I said, initially a relationship may have had to have been in secret. Somebody was a side piece. I don't know if it was you or you kept somebody as on the side, but I feel like that doesn't have to be anymore because one of the relationship ended. So something doesn't have to be a secret anymore. Mm. Also, career wise, I feel that you might have an opportunity to have your dream job. There's an offer coming in, and I feel like you signed some sort of documents. I still get bittersweet. It's like, I feel like it's more good than negative, but it is still something that you have to let go of in order to have this dream. Mm. Something or someone is bringing you peace or giving you some sort of emotional fulfillment or emotional support, especially if it's your mother. If your mother's no longer here, I feel like she's giving you emotional support from the other side. It's possible that maybe you dreamed about her and she's just like showing her appreciation or her love for you some way. Um, but I feel like you are experiencing the love of a mother too. You might find yourself um, feeling a lot of compassion for others, or maybe you want to heal everybody or help everybody in some way. I feel like you're going to try and nurture people. Something has you in a nurturing mode, male or female. I feel like you want to nurture, um, console, or help or coddle somebody. You're just wanting to show love, especially too if you are a single father. Mm. And then I feel like something is getting ready to happen. Something is coming soon. If something doesn't unfold over the weekend, I feel like something about Easter is pretty significant. All right, so let's pull some energy cards. All right, additional messages for air signs. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, you have All Tied Up, The Thinking Woman, Cornucopia, Overall Energy, Deceit. Okay, so it's possible that maybe somebody is offering you something that could bring in abundance, but maybe the way they can do it, excuse me, is not kosher, or you know, it's in a deceitful way. And I feel like you are kind of scared, or you're thinking about, like, I don't know, what if I get caught, or, you know, am I going to get in trouble if, you know, so I feel like maybe there's some opportunity being offered to you, but the foundation of it is deceptive. Maybe you're having to lie in order to get, you know, some sort of money. Now, it could just be that you lied on an application or at an interview and said you had experience in something that you didn't, but they liked you so much they just, maybe they even felt like you were lying, but they were like, who cares, you're hired, you know. But it's still some sort of fear in regards to, you know, will you get caught? Kind of feels like you're also stressing about finances, and you're trying to figure out how to get out of it or what you need to do. I do feel like there's going to be a breakthrough though, or you're going to have clarity. And like I was talking about, Saturn, you know, is the planet of restriction, or that's, you know, one of its attributes. I feel that something has happened where now, you know, Saturn is pleased with you and is freeing you or releasing you from some sort of whatever you were being restricted from. So Saturn is giving you some wiggle room or complete freedom. I also feel like you're going to find something. Like you find something valuable, or you find a hidden treasure, a hidden gem. Not hidden treasure, of course. I'm talking about, you know, you just find something that is valuable. Maybe you're in a thrift store and you find a designer bag, and then it turns out that somebody sold some money inside of it, you know. I just kind of feel like you're going to find something that is valuable. You might feel a little guilty. Maybe you're like, should I try to find the rightful owner? No. Keep that money. That's your reward. You know, apparently maybe they did something to you in a previous life, and this is them, you know, paying it forward in this life. So, yeah. But yeah, I kind of feel like you are going to have some kind of abundance financial. It could be emotional too, but yeah, you're gonna figure things out. You also might realize that something has been signs or pointing you in the right direction, and you're gonna be glad that you listened. Yeah. All right, so hopefully these messages help, but feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.